Hello, everybody. Let's wait a little minute so I can make sure everything is working. Also, my mom is currently in a meeting on her work, so she might just randomly come in here if you're wondering why. To tell me that she's done. Okay, looks like we're good on that front. So today we are gonna farm. We are gonna farm. However, I've been seeing a certain game make the rounds. And you're probably wondering why my screen's black and isn't the usual, loading screen. That's because I have the game booted up. It's in desktop. So sadly, I can't boot it up too easily, but I got it to work. I'm gonna make sure the audio works too when I boot it up. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. Some people probably already know. The reason I'm gonna play it is I think it will be a little funny, and I've seen a shit ton of people play it. And they all low-key kind of suck ass at it. And I've played this game before, and I think pretty good at it, but not this version, if that makes sense. I played the version that was on Windows XP. So we're gonna try it. Here you go. It's Morb Sweeper. This is Minesweeper, but Morbius. And I'm going to play this for like 5-10 minutes. And then we will be farming for the rest of the night. If no one finds this funny, I'm sorry. But I kind of just saw Morb Sweeper, and I like playing Minesweeper. I don't want to say I'm good at it, but I can at least beat Minesweeper. So we're going to play a little bit. How to play. H is Minesweeper. Also, shout outs to Lumpy Touch. He's very cool. You should sub to him. And then also to all these other cool people. I didn't know this was a box. Okay, we're gonna go.
Get ready. Go.
See, I'm not a fast Minesweeper, but I should be able to do this flawless. And hopefully I can get the groove back after I play it a couple times. Matt just sent me a picture of him playing with what looks to be parrots. So everyone pog for Matt. He's grooving right now. Oh, right there. That's clean. Now I'm a little stuck. It has to be one of these, right? Has to be two of these. Now that I think about it. So it cannot be this one. Let's go. That means these are clean. That means those are clean. That means it has to be that one. That one's clean. That one's clean. That one's clean. Let's go. Those are all bad. Which means these are good. Which means these are good. No, that has to be good.
Oh no!
Because one of these have to be a bomb, which means this one's safe. Which means that has to be a bomb because the one. Okay. That's good intel. This too, that has to be bad. Which means this is good. Which means those are good. It can be either of these. But, no, it could be this one too in a second. We'll figure that out. Because this one, all this other stuff's done. It's just these last 8 little morbos. It has to be that one because of this too. So that's bad. Which means this one's good. Which means those are good. 3, which means that's good and that's good. And there we go.
Congratulations!
Literally 100% first try. Let's go.
This movie is THMOV ever. The movie ever. Ever. The movie. Of always all time it is the movie Morb. Of all time forever. I love Morbus. Morbus is the coolest of the one who morbs on all the bad guys. There
So
is
now in
Morb.
order to complete the
Morb
game,
Heroes said it's morbing time, then he
we
morbed
need
on
to
my
do
favorite
that,
part was
but then
when
we
I
need to
saw
activate
just
Morb
taking
mode,
off
which
my
is
coat
for the
and
combo,
it
which shouldn't be
splashed
too
water
bad.
on my Morbutt.
Now, I'm not
The
going for
king
S on
standing
these.
went back and
That's for a better man. Oh, okay. Ooh, that was risky. I don't know why I did that one. Okay, I got that wrong. Start. That one's good because of that guy right there. Which means that has to be bad. Which means this is good. Both of these are good because of this one. One of these are bad. I don't think we could figure that out now. We can like make an educated guess, but I don't think we can actually whistle that out yet. Yeah, any of those iterations could work. That's why I don't want to break one of these yet, because it could be that. That would be both, or it could be something like that. And that could work. This shit's morbid in my brain right now. I don't see any. Oh, actually, you know what? That has to go right there. Now, that doesn't solve anything inherently, but that's a 2, and those are the only 2 left. That's what you're looking for, is for areas to have the number that is there left, because that's, like, just free. Okay, so we got 3. We already have 2, which is a good sign. So that means only one of these are available, right? Which means it has to be this one, I think. No, it could be an iteration like that, and that works. So it could be this one, or yeah, I still think it is this one, but I'm not 100% on that. Because that could be right there. Yeah, that would make everything work still. So this actually didn't do anything yet. Only one of these are going to be bad. Okay, think about it this way. One of these has to have a bomb. One of these. So if one of these have to have a bomb, that means this one's good. Okay. That's good. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Oh, my phone died. This is on low battery mode. Okay, let's pull that back up. Hello, Superhero 60, and hello, Hunter. He now thinks this is Borderlands. Borderlands will be played tonight. I guarantee it. But I want to play a little. Morb Sweeper. I want to play a little Morb Sweeper. Sorry for not responding to the comments. I saw. I was too in the zone. Which one of you pieces of shit? No, I don't need information about my freaking car insurance. The people need Morbius. I don't know. I think I might just have to take a guess, man. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I think this one's good, though. Fuck. Okay, that one's bad. Oh, I'm gonna restart. Okay, wait, what? Oh. What the fuck? We're going Morb. We're Morbin. We're Morbin. Okay, last run. Fuck, it was such a good run. That was a guess. That was honestly a fucking guess. Honest to God. Which means that's good. Which means that has to be bad. Which means those are good. Which means that's bad. Which is that good. No! That was obviously a bomb! Oh! We'll call it there.
Got re-released in films. I thought
We'll call it
people
there.
were lying when they said
So that was Michael James Morbius. We are now going to be playing Borderlands 2. I can't believe I had 4 viewers on that. What the fuck? Also, I gotta actually change. I had 6 viewers for Michael Morbius. Alright, now I'm sorry. I have to let everyone down. Because now we're gonna be playing Borderlands the pre-sequel. I gotta boot it up here. Sorry about that. There you go. Pre-sequel is up. Welcome to the long haul yet again, boys. I will say with that Morb Super game, if I can like think ahead enough to save like 10 items I know are good and then finish it, I probably could get the secret ending. A world piece of the cheese because you activated Morb mode. But now we are in pre-sequel hours. I'm gonna check my audio levels again. Looks like we are good. Okay. What was the button for freaking damage? Whatever. This probably doesn't matter. I'm gonna try slash. I think that will turn damage numbers back on. No. There it is. Okay, it was comma. Inflammable turtle shield, very cool. Somehow I muted my phone and then it got unmuted. Creepypasta shit right there. Inflexible, that might be the triple pangolin. Inflexible? What the fuck? We had like a Groundhog Day there. Oh, also I should probably pull up the bar and order CBT mode. There we go. Look, see, this is a good vendor. I know, like, we only have, like, the one that even might have a Mullen part, but, like, just seeing all of these is nice. Go to shields. Oh, by the way, in case people are wondering, today's drop was the melee shield May 29th. So, almost 2 months ago. Like, off by, like, 4 or 5 days. Kind of insane. Oh my, could you imagine doing this shit without Commander? mainly what I like if they took everything out of Commander except being able to quit without saving, just on a button. Like, dude, it would still be really good. I'd still use the shit out of it. Like, I would love if Gearbox just had a freaking button I could bind to. Even if it just quit with saving, I would prefer quit without saving. But that would be great. So I don't have to go in the menus every time. But Gearbox doesn't know how to make video games, so it doesn't really, you know. I mean, honestly, the people who made Borderlands 2 probably aren't the people who make Borderlands 3. It's probably like a whole new team and everything. That's why that game is mid. Hunter is actually seizing in his chair right now. Because he knows Borderlands 3 is the best game graced by God. I mean, Hunter did get to level 50 in normal mode and level 80 in True of Honor mode, so he's sped run through Borderlands 2. He's kind of a mastermind. Hello, Rainbow Road Champ 66. I'm happy seeing, like, I thought I would see, like, the same couple people. But I think, like, every stream we've had a couple different people around, which is always nice to see. And obviously, too, you know, I don't stream at the most, reliable of times. So it kind of makes sense that, you know, this is, people are just active, you know, at different times. We got like a growing community. We've had some pretty poppin' streams of late. It has some nice quality of life. Hunter, are you telling me? Are you actually telling me right now that quality of life, like being able to buy more than 2 grenades at a time, is worth the pain and suffering of increased loading times? That's what I thought. Dude, honestly though, sliding, but being able to buy all your ammo at once and actually mounting ledges is very sick. Those are all positive additions. I will say the butt slam in Borderlands 3 is absolute shit. I don't know why it's even in the game. I don't think I've ever been able to actually use it properly. Even when I have that skill that like lets you do it at the peak of your jump, that's just garbage. The only reason they put that in is they had the code left over from pre-sequel and they wanted to put it in. I will say, though, I fucking hate the hub. That quality of life is ass. Sanctuary and Concordia is such a better hub than fucking Borderlands 3. The stuff in the Borderlands 3 hub is cool, but the actual hub layout is so bad. I hate that. I do like the bar with the different like I really like the different gamble vendors. I think that's actually really sick. And well, I think legendary loot is delivered way too much. The actual the slots I think are really well balanced. I wish like more of the game was balanced like the slots where you can get legendary somewhat decently, but it's not like all the time. Yeah, we know, Hunter, that you have fucking Elon Musk computer, okay? Everyone knows Hunter makes $200,000 a month, okay? We can't all afford an actual hydric converter in our PC with lizard blood cooling, okay? I'm over here with my chipotle tapatio sauce cooling and my hamster on a wheel power supply. Having an item that boosts slide speed. Honestly, I wish they had more shit that increased movement speed. That'd be great for farming. Borderlands 3, it's not needed. That's like one of the things it does really good. And it's not even just movement speed. It's sliding speed, movement speed, jump speed, or whatever. I don't think there's jump speed. But, I mean, there's a bunch of movement increasers. That's very cool. I know, like, I don't think rocket jumping's that good, but I know there's items that let you rocket jump really well. That are very nice. That's why, like, and on top of that too, the literally being able to save quit at any new use station when they're fucking all over the place is also great for farming. That's why, like, you don't need Commander in Borderlands 3 as much. I will say quests in that game are dog shit. Like, the quest items and shit, because unlike every other Borderlands game, I don't know about Wonderlands, you just get the shit immediately. You don't actually go back to turn in the quest. And I know for the lone, you know, baby, oh, I want to, it's annoying. Because if you want to actually farm a good variant of the unique you get, which you can only get once per playthrough, and with slight exceptions on the vendors, which I don't think sell the quest items from DLCs, you can't dashboard farm them nearly as easy. So instead of being like, okay, I'm gonna set up my farm right in front of them and then talk to them, and then dashboard out and do it again, you have to like find out what's the last objective to each quest, which is annoying. Don't do it. Set up your farm, and then you have to do the objective every time. So like the last objective before you do the quest is like kill God. You gotta do that every single time you want to get, you know, the butt plug item, which is a real item, by the way. But I think that's just a drop. I don't think that's a quest. It might be a quest. Oh. I'll be in chat and listening still. I was busy driving. Hunter, were you texting these messages while you're driving? As someone trying to get their driver's license, I would highly disavow that. And that is irresponsible. However, I do like viewers, so I will not shame you any more than that. Oh, there's a warming turtle shield. Can we get a up top for the warming turtle shield? Real home slice. And inflammable. Mama, what you doing, Mama? Laid on her belly on one side of the bed, walked 5 feet, and then laid on her belly a different side of the bed. Funniest shit I've ever seen. No, I just work really close to home. Okay, sus imposters. Yo, can we get a GPS location on his house and his work, and then can we get an estimate of the time between chats? We this is how Mark M8 does chat audits here. We go real in depth. I want GPS locations. I want time frames. I want them now. Ooh, that could have been it. Ariel is jealous. Ariel is jealous. She is next to me and getting pets. It's like 5 minutes tops if I hit all reds. That's kind of funny. That's like my Walmart, man. Also, Walmart update. Walmart update for everyone interested. Another person is quitting from my work. Funniest shit ever. She like went in my bakery today is like, yo, how did you quit? And then I told her, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna quit. Funniest shit. This store's gonna end up with like 2 employees in like a month. It's so fucking funny. Also, I have this tea that I have left on the counter. I'm going to drink some of it. It was closed, but I wonder if it needs to be chilled back up. No, that's fine. Walmart update. There's this TF2 video I watched today that was getting 1,000 kills with a syringe gun, and there's a really good bit in it where he went to syringenewsupdates.com, and it was breaking news, and it is all in edit, but breaking news, syringe gun update, it still sucks, and that was the whole clip. It was really good. Like you read it like a newscaster and everything. Ooh, Mama's looking at something. I think there's a bird outside. He is now crawling back up in her blankets. She is now laying down. Man, I wonder what's going on in like cats' heads. Ball apart. It seems like 100. It's like the average here. The make close to 200. Because you kind of want to gauge what the actually, you know, this is a good example because it has a pangolin part. So if we see like 179, and we see that bottom part that looks like a Mullen, but it's 179, it's probably a pangolin part and not a Mullen part. See, this one's really low. This one's like 96, but obviously it doesn't have any Mullen parts on it. I think the double Mullen one was like an 88, so I'm pretty damn sure about that one. I will say something cool about Borderlands 2 is that you can see parts. Parts in Borderlands 2 are stupid, but you can see them, which is cool. I will say turtle shields do have a rare shield. It's just we don't need it. I believe it's Darwinian. You love to see that. Especially on a cryo. Oh, I will say something interesting though. Is on Pangolin. Pangolin parts have the little middle stripe. I don't know why that isn't on other stuff, but it's on Pangolin. No, I've been told that by Matt, so I could be wrong, and it could be that Mala has the same look on it on a Pangolin, because obviously Stripe is Pangolin exclusive, but it might be on both. But seeing that top part was also a Pangolin part, at least I'm pretty sure it was. I think that's right. I wonder if it'd ever be a good, if it would be a good idea to have like matching parts on shields. Because if you have like a Jacob's gun with a Jacob's grip, you get bonus mag and reload. I wonder if it would ever be a good idea to implement like. So let's say you have a Tedior shield. If you have an extra Tedior part, it gives like the base, normal bonus a Tedior part would, but maybe send something on top of it. That could either be unique to each shield or maybe just a general stat. Also, by the way, possible rare shield. Laughing my ass off. But that literally doesn't spawn over rare shield. So you would never know. Or, well, you would know if you knew the top part was right. But I mean, it's like, by looking at it by the name, you would never know that's a rare shield. I think they do have a triple pangolin version, though. Which, while, yes, the triple pangolin is rare, it's not nearly as rare. We got literally, like, every single triple pangolin by the time we got, like, one bandit. Rare shield. That's why I coined them semi-rare shields. And then also to, you can count legendaries as semi-rare shields with the elements, but I prefer calling them elemental shields. Or Mala shields, or, and any of those inflammables. I call them inflammables a lot. And that goes for inflammable, warming, alkaline, grounded, and then blast proof. Not all created equal, but all the same general idea. And obviously those are not as rare as a rare shield. Literally half as, or twice as common, I guess. Half as rare. Probably more so too. It seems so. YouTube on my phone does not update, like, dead ass. So it says I have 4 viewers right now, which I know I don't, because I looked on Streamlabs and it says we have 5. So I don't really know what's up with YouTube. It could also just be my phone, because I've had times where it says 0 viewers and then I had like 4 people watching. So I don't know exactly how that works. I will say comments still come in, like, I think the second they actually are posted, which is neat. So that's good. Ooh. Again, I'm getting a lot of Molo parts today on Molo 1, which is good, because yesterday I felt like I didn't get any. But nothing to get super excited for yet. Dude, this vendor sucks. Holy shit. It's like, this is what you want. Like, one class mod and the rest shields. But, I mean, just the actual shields we got are so bad. Not a single Malawan or Torg. Now we think about it. Are we getting torque from this? I don't think I've seen a torque for like a long time, if ever. There's one. I'm just gassing you guys. I'm just gassing you guys up. A little gaslighting. I know torque shields can draw from this. You got some like today. Mark hiding his complete ineptitude. Poorly. Oh, there we go. Dude, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna go to bed after the stream, man. I didn't have like a bad day, but I had like a day, you know? I'm just tired. Ooh. Not every day you see an old shield vendor. And there's honestly a lot of color in there too, which is very cool. Because usually, yeah, it's like this. You got one green and the rest whites. It's kind of cool when you see blue, some greens and stuff in there. Now, purple being in there is like super rare. I don't think I've seen a purple in here. I don't even know they can drop. In there, I don't want to say it's like common. It's still uncommon, but it's not like impossible. But yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a bottom pangolin. Yeah, dude, I don't know anyone in my work that personally has that kind of deal where they have like an off day in the middle. There's probably some other people that aren't in my department. But yeah, dude, that fucking blows. I would hate having I wouldn't mind having even a weekend. I mean, it'd be annoying, but even like a weekend on like Monday, Tuesday or something. But just the fact that you have a 1 day off, I feel like is not enough. I think that's why it's good to have weekends, because it's hard to take a 1 day break and get like anything done or any relaxing or anything, because you know the next day you're gonna need to get ready for work. And I feel like it messes up your whole schedule. I don't like that. I would not want to go to a place that I don't get a normal weekend. Like I said, I get why they can't all be on weekends, because obviously if everyone had it on the weekend, then how are you gonna buy stuff on the weekend? Like, I get that, but like my Walmart's days off for me, I think, are really nice, where it's Friday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday. Yeah, right. Yeah, just 2 days in a row. 100%. I mean, yeah, if it's like for maybe just temporary, it wouldn't be as bad, but really messes you up. Yeah, I get that. I mean, that's honestly what's happening at my stores. They're so fucking understaffed because everyone's quitting. It's crazy that you're understaffed, though. I didn't think your place would be understaffed, but I guess 2 people quitting when you don't really have that many people to begin with could probably take a pretty big hit. I mean, at this point, I think if one person quits fresh, we lost 20% of fresh. Like, we have so little people in there, it's not even funny. And like a year ago, if one person quit, we would only lost like 5% or 3%. Like, we had a lot of people in fresh, literally last year. And I do get the summer thing. I mean, like, because of your job, I feel like you're probably going to be the most busy during summer. And then also, too, since COVID is pretty much over, you're probably getting a lot more people than you were, like, you know, let's say 6 months ago. And on top of that, 6 months ago, we were in fucking winter. Kind of feel like Matt's job is a little bit of the opposite, where he probably gets way more people. Not during the winter, but during, not during summer. But I could be wrong. I don't know how his spreadsheets are looking. Yeah, I mean, this pure leaf too could have been refrigerated. It probably would have been better, but I mean, it's tea. And we used to just make like literally we would get tea bags and a glass and leave it outside and it would just make tea. And it was really good. So that's why I'm like, it's probably fine. It's like I bought it yesterday. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. And yeah, it was fun. And this is unsweetened real brewed tea. So I mean, it's like literally as close as you can get to putting 3 pieces of leaf in a fucking jar. So I didn't think like any of the preservatives or whatever was gonna get all messed up in it. It's not like ranch. Also, cool story, everyone. You're all gonna love this story, guaranteed. So, I want to, not last week, but like the week before last week, I like really messed up one of my toenails. Like it got hella messed up, and it couldn't come all the way off, so I left it for a bit. And yesterday I got it off, and it looks weird. But because I let it like heal instead of just forcibly taking it off, it's pretty much good. I think like within a week it'll probably just have a brand new toenail. Right now it has like a ghost toenail, where like it's super thin and it's super like kind of like still meaty looking, but it's still a toenail. So like if you poke it, it doesn't hurt or anything. It's not numb. Which is very sick because that toenail actually was hurting my foot a bit before I got it off. And I was so worried I was gonna like get it caught on something, like my my bed when I was sleeping. It would have a real problem. But yeah, that was my toenail story. It's not the first time it's happened, but it's always the same damn toenail. There's like all my fingers and all my toes have these super like soft and nice nails that usually they never have problems. And then there's like the toe next to my big toe is super hard nails. I don't know, like it is a solid rock. So if anything ever happens to it, like I kick a wall or something, or like I drop something on it, it like damages it really bad. I don't know what's up with it. Sots, open discussion. I skipped a shield vendor there because I am what they call a loser. Dude, that sounded like a famous video game sound effect for a second there. I just want to say respect. After the toenail story, I was expecting live viewership to go down, but instead it went up by 1. So, actually funniest shit I've ever heard. That's what the people want. They want me to talk about my toenails. Well, next stream I'll get a whole bunch of toenails topics. No, I was talking. This is a like old conversational topic. I'm gonna bring it back up. I was talking to Matt a while ago about is NFTs, were popular. I don't think they're very popular anymore. But like, what if we try to sell the videos that we have? So like, let's say you wanted bilateral FaceTime, and it was like $10. You buy the video, and we have to go re-get it. Like you get the video, you can download it, and then I delete it off the channel, or I make like a backup channel, but they're all privated, and you have like a link to it or something, right? And then it's just wiped, so we have to go get it again. But every time someone buys an item, it increases in value. And then depending on the difficulty of the item, it has like a set value. Like 1340, high heroic 1340 would be like $500. But if you bought it, we would have to go get it again, which I thought would be really funny. And then the second idea is to sell off our backpacks, because I know we have some absurdly stupid, funny, and rare items in our banks that we could probably sell that some people would want. Now, will this ever happen? I don't want to say 100%, but I'm gonna say pretty fucking confidently no, it will not happen. But it's still kind of a funny concept. And then also too, another concept I thought would be very interesting is imagine someone like really big, like Jolts, or any other huge Borderlands 2 YouTuber. I don't think anyone else would do the hunt, but imagine if they did it and they opened it up to their viewers, and they just, let's just say a week. You have 1 week, and literally they just try to get every single item in a week, but literally anyone can post a clip of an item dropping. I would say for that, you'd probably have to have the whole instance for it to count. Like, literally loading in, killing an enemy, opening a chest or whatever, having the item drop, and then you can submit that. And then that would just be counted. And since it wouldn't be any money, you wouldn't have to look super in-depth. Like, I wouldn't say you'd have to investigate every clip to be like, oh, this guy, you don't know if he has mods on or item increasers or whatever. But that could be a very interesting thing. Just try to get, like, imagine, instead of just me and Matt doing the hunt, like 50,000 people doing the hunt all at once and all contributing to one hunt. I think that could be really fun. And maybe too, even maybe not even 50 times. Maybe you can even do it with your mods, or like just a group of people, like 100 maybe, and you can have people like get a little pin, like, oh, I'm gonna try to get this unique today or whatever. I think that could be really, really fucking fun. But I have no idea how you would set that up. I know how you would do it. Like, once you actually got all the pieces aligned, I can see how the big picture would work. But I don't know, like, are you going to do a hunt channel? You probably shouldn't. What if someone has a clip where, like, they say something racist or something in it, right? Are you going to allow those? Are you going to mute every clip? What if someone has copyrighted music in a clip? Are you going to upload any of the clips? What kind of proof are you going to have? What's the bar? Who's allowed in? What if someone, mods? What if someone gets to level 50 and then has another character farm that they already had set up, give them gear? I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff that can be problems that isn't a problem for me and Matt, because we're only two people. We obviously trust each other. And, I mean, you kind of have to trust me, too, because, I mean, like, I don't have any other PC accounts, really. I think my hunt character is my highest level PC account. I saw one of those were misspelled, but I guess we're good. I saw imblammable instead of inflammable. I'm like, what the hell? I like the square. It's so funny. I like the square, and then also the just a shield body and nothing else is also pretty funny. Shield body and nothing else is pretty rare though. Like this. And you can actually have even better because you can get rid of this top piece if you have it inflammable. The bottom piece I think is about as good as you can get. But I just think it's funny when they're so small. And then also too when they're really big, I also think that's funny. Like this one. But you could have had a bottom piece on that and it been even bigger. I think that's a mellow one on the bottom on that one. Dude, I want to turn the freaking console. I gotta ask Matt about that. Oh my god, you guys have a fucking Fortnite room? Dude, that shit's gotta suck ass. I get frustrated when my freaking sisters and mom wants me to set up shit. God forbid some random kid wants to set up Fortnite. Oh my god. Dude, the controllers are probably fucking gross. I know Hunter's probably going in there and the controllers after the kid fucking eats the controller and shits it out. He has to go with his little baby rag and clean off all the garbage on it. My man's over here being a Chuck E. Cheese worker, dude. Slime, yeah, dude, 100%. One of these days, Hunter's gonna have a Squidward moment. I'm already on Squidward status whenever someone, like, asks me to do shit. Doxed me? Okay, Hunter, you do not work at a fucking Chuck E. Cheese. And even if you did, like, there's a 500 Chuck E. Cheeses. Now, I will say, if someone was apeshit, I'm not going to say your last name, but we do have your last name recorded in other streams. Just saying they could find Chuck E. Cheese, look for all the buildings 5 minutes within a Chuck E. Cheese, then look for all Hunters. Bada bing, bada boom. They have you got, found, and doxed within 10 years. No, Hunter actually works at Sunsplash. That's true. That's facts. He does work at a Sunsplash. And yet he plays the Miss Pac-Man game because he thinks she's hot. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm actually wrong. It's me, Charles Entertainment Cheese, proprietor of my. Oh my god. Dude, I love, so Chuck E. Cheese is like now just hip millennial guy. But I love whenever people talk about old Chuck E. Cheese and they bring out the old mascot. Do you know Chuck E. Cheese used to smoke a fucking cigar? And he's just this big, hairy looking piece of shit. He's got like a vest on. Like, the meme where it's like, you know what, throw that kid in the oven, he's being a little shit. If you look at old Chuck E. Cheese, you believe that that's the kind of man that would throw a child into a live oven while smoking a cigar. That guy's a madman. But I love him. New Chuck E. Cheese is mid. Old Chuck E. Cheese is sick. I think the funniest shit about Chuck E. Cheese too is like I've been to a decent amount of Chuck E. Cheese's. I've been to like 4 or 5. And from what I've seen on the internet, it seems like there's a very common occurrence. Because there's like eras of Chuck E. Cheese. There's like 5 eras. But the stores never like full swap. So like you'll see pictures from era 1 through 5 and other random shit. Like you'll see this weird, really weird old arcade cabinet or like little like train that you can ride on next to like Doodle Jump. It's such a bizarre experience. Like I would think that once they did a whole brand change, they would take everything out and replace it. But no, they just like keep all their old shit. Gen 1 Chucky with Gen 4 foods and games. Okay, well, to be fair, I think the one thing that hasn't changed about Chuck E. Cheese is the food. I think it's ass. Like, no matter what, dude. I got this soda, and I just poured it, and it was literally dripping out of the fucking cup. Like, just the level of garbage that's there is like ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And like my grandpa was trying to get me to eat because he's like, Mark should eat because he's a grown boy, and I'm like, dude, I ain't eating that fucking pizza. This shit was alive. That shit was the man behind the slaughter. Oh! Fuck you, dude, for a second. I saw, dude, if that was the shield, if that was a new shield with a fucking base tortoise right there, oh my god, it would have been so fucking sick. And look right here, right? That's not pangolin. That ain't fucking pangolin part. Now, well, that is level 8. But look, see, that's level 8. The capacity is 137. This is level 6. It's the same. If that was pangolin on the bottom, that shit would have been higher. I must have fucked up on the top part. I'm taking a picture, dude. I'm taking a picture and sending this shit to Matt. I'll see if I can get a Matt update real quick, guys. And then we'll let you know. Okay, I will give you a Matt update when that happens. When he gets back. Matt is a lot better at telling shield parts than I am. I'm pretty sure that's a double Malone, though. I'm pretty damn sure. which is what we're looking for, but I think I missed the top part, which is like a 1 and 2, which is really bad because this shit makes me cry. After I eat Chuck E. Cheese food, I do corrosive damage. Dude, you're like you're a corrosive enemy, like a corrosive like Goliath. Not only are you internally filled with corrosion, you can also attack with said corrosion. That could have been one. That could have been one. Yeah. Speaking of Chuck E. Cheese, I got a quest. I got a question here. Do you think? I gotta answer this question, and this is mainly directed to Hunter because I know Hunter's gonna answer it. Do you think if they opened a Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria, if it would make a profit? And I'm not talking over like a week. I'm talking like Chuck E. Cheese profit to stay afloat. Honestly, I don't think it would. I think it'd be a novelty that people go to for like the first couple months, and then after that, I think it would go out of business. These people are too fixated on the big boys that are already out. Even though Chuck E. Cheese or Five Nights at Freddy's is such a huge thing. And bro, they can even have the man behind the slaughter. Bring him there, dude. He's a pretty cool guy. He's purple. Bruh. Too many class mods. Oh my fucking god. Oh, glass mod curse, dude. I really like how the lasers look at this game. They did a really good design on those. I like looking at them in the little loading screen. I think most of the guns in this game actually look pretty good, but I think honestly that's mostly Borderlands 2 stuff. But the lasers are all them. Like, you gotta give them that. They really do fit the Borderlands aesthetic. I feel like a lot of the stuff fits the Borderlands aesthetic. Like, they did good on the art. I think the main thing that sucks about pre-sequel is how close they were to making something actually good. If they like, I mean, revamp the whole fucking story and revamp the whole like map, and you might actually have something really good. Because the skills are actually the best out of any Borderlands game, and yes, they're better than Borderlands 3. Fucking fight me by like a lot. They're better than Borderlands 2 by a lot. The characters are cooler because they're Borderlands 2 characters, so they're cooler by default. I think a lot of the voice lines from the Vault Hunters, which this game started, is also fucking awesome. They did such a good job with that, including the DLC characters. And then I think the art's really good. I think the gunplay is fine. I will say the gear builds are kind of ass because it feels like there's so little diversity in the builds, but there are a lot of diverse builds. Like, Wilhelm has like 3 builds you can do, but if you pick any of them, they're very rigid. When I feel like in Borderlands 2, I can flex a lot more. And there is a shit ton of just unfarmable stuff, which is unacceptable in a Borderlands game. You should not have everything as world drops. Borderlands 1 was okay to have everything as world drops because that was the standard. And legendaries dropped a lot, and they added a DLC where legendaries were like actual candy. So I don't worry about that too much. And the big boys, the pearls, they dropped from chests and then a boss. So they weren't as bad. Uniques dropped from enemies too. I don't know why they didn't make fucking legendaries drop from enemies. That was such a weird design decision, because they had uniques drop from certain enemies, but they didn't have legendaries drop from certain enemies. It's so weird. I mean, there might have been a couple exceptions, but mostly all the legendaries were world drops, which I just thought is strange. But like I said, I mean, like, killing a random enemy and getting a legendary in Borderlands 1 is a lot more common than any other Borderlands game besides 3. Which isn't a real Borderlands game, it's a Destiny game. Dude, that Iridian mod for Borderlands 1 looks really good too. I want to see if I can get that working at some point. That mod looks so fucking good. And apparently he's getting like a lot more updates, it seems like. That shit just makes it like a new game. The only problem is whenever I see the Iridian guns, they seem way too overpowered, but I've only seen them in normal mode. And like, honestly, any like cool gun is probably going to be overpowered in normal mode, so I'll have to wait till Jolts goes into true Vault Hunter mode and level 69 and stuff till I see if it's more balanced. But a lot of items like one-shot enemies just do a lot. And the fact that they all have unlimited ammo, because the whole recharge mechanic also makes them a lot better than they probably should be. And they way bumped up the recharge rate. Honestly, for some of them, they probably should have been slower, I think, because how good they are. And they're like shields too, it looks like, where it's like they have a long time where they don't fill, or like a long time, like a couple seconds, and then they'll start filling. But if you shoot them mid shoot, then it stops recharging, which is pretty neat. I'm pretty sure that's a Borderlands just staple. Borderlands 1 staple. But since there's so much faster recharge rate and recharge delay, it's not as big of a deal, and not many people notice it. And then the damage is way higher. The weapons are just like dead ass cooler than Borderlands 1. There are some cool E-Tech weapons, but most of them are not cool, and a lot of them are pretty bad. But I mean, there's like less E-Tech items in Borderlands 1 than there are like legendary doll in fucking Borderlands 2. I mean, like, there's really not that many, which is a shame because they're really cool. That's why I like that mod, because it adds like 40 something legendaries, including grenades, and then like 9 pearls, which I think Borderlands 1 has 9 pearls, so it doubles that. Which is very sick. And now it would be hella cool if you can combine that with another mod. Oh, baby. You'd be rolling. So we're going to look at the time real quick. It is 1:17, which I think is fair, because we played Morb Sweeper for like 17 minutes. So we'll do the last 10 runs. We'll call it here, and I will be on tomorrow. That's one. I was going to go to the DMV today, but my sister's friend showed up, so we did not go to the DMV today, but we should be able to go tomorrow, too, and I will be able to get my permit. I mean, I'm kind of annoyed, but honestly, I'm not going to get a teacher till after I quit anyway, so I kind of have like a week anyway, but I would rather get it done, you know, sooner than later. And if I did fail it, you know, God forbid, and I hope so, because I passed it so well first time, I'll have a little bit of time to, you know, retake it, but I'm not worried about that. This should not be a problem in the slightest. And I have been studying. I have been doing the practice tests online. They're pretty easy. I have not been able to get 50 out of 50 yet. But if I took the, like, if the practice test were the test, I would pass it right now. And I would pass it by like 30% or something. Like, so I'm not too worried about it. Last runs, yep, last runs. I stopped counting, so we'll go on 5. I really should just count down. 4. I feel like that's easier to remember. Three. One of these times we're gonna get a new item. One of these runs. 2. 1. This is the last one. Bonus round! Bonus run! Nothing. Okay. And that is it. That is all she wrote. I appreciate everyone coming to the stream. I'm going to increase my mouse sensitivity real quick. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Now this time I'm going to actually let the stream catch up, because every time I've been cut off. So I'm just going to be silent for like a minute here.